Hello guys, welcome to for the this special event. Um, I'm today's host, Jeff from BSC. On September 13th, Binance Smart Chain announced the best performing and most innovative project for the most valuable builder program tree. The monthly start today are here. We want you guys to get to know these projects better. So we teamed up with these projects to bring you a 3-day AMA live event here. Every day there is a different topic and group of projects start from DeFi, and for today's session, we will cover the GameFi projects and then NFT. Then we will end up with the infrastructure sections. Today, we are glad that we have Binary X, Dragonary, Division Network, Moonpot, Plant VS on that, and Project Galaxies. These three projects are covered the gaming and NFT field. Live stream is broadcast to Binance Live, YouTube channel on or BSC Twitter. So you can choose the any channel you like. Before we started, let me introduce the agenda today. So each project will be giving a 5-minute presentation and end up with a 3-minute free Q&A. So if you have the questions for these project leaders, you can comment on our live stream and we will see your comments and them and the project leaders will answer you. So feel free to comment and come up with your questions. Okay. Yeah. I think we will welcome our first project. Our first guest is Levy from Binary X. Hello,
Hi,
Levy.
Jeff. Hi, Jeff, and hi to all the audience. It's great to be here.
Yeah. So can you give us like a short intro Binary X? I think Binary X recently is quite hot. After you releasing the
Yeah,
new game.
yeah, okay. And it's our honor to be selected at the BSC MVBIII August monthly start. And let me introduce our project for you. And our game is named as Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dragon is a play-to-earn game based on BSC. The game is powered by our team, Binary X team. Players can create characters and collect rare equipments and challenge a dungeon. Also, the final challenge is to defeat the ultimate boss, the Cyber Dragon. A hero will receive the Dragon Treasure House rewards by defeating the Cyber Dragon. And I welcome all of you to join the Cyber Dragon world. And we have different types of heroes you can summon, and it's really trip to summon a hero. And the heroes can team up to defeat all the enemies, including the big boss and some other small enemies. And we have our mechanism of play to earn. As you know, it is very important for the GameFi. And we combine the lifestyle play to earn, which means that you can work, you can use your hero to work for you and to earn some gold coins for you. And also, if you join the dungeon adventure, you can also have more rewards by yourself. We have the tokenomic system of us is a dual token system, which is the BNX, our governance token, and in-game currency, which is gold coin. And we have already more than 10,000 heroes has been sold, and which is a great success for us. And we'll keep building a better game for all of our players. You can use only one BNX to recruit a hero, which is very low barrier for a star players to join our world of Cyber Dragon. And the first task you can do is to work to earn. You can use your hero to do some part-time job or some higher level full-time jobs, such as Ludum Drag, also Wingmaker, and Scroll Scribe. The job a hero can work is depend on their status and their type of job they are suitable for. And also If you want to earn more, you can level up your hero to a higher level, which means if you are top 20 players in our leaderboard, you will have more BNX prizes for you, which is we have 10,000 BNX prize for the top 200 players for a weekly basis. If if your hero is powerful enough, you'll be earn more. And also, the most exciting part of our adventure is the dungeon adventure. The first one of our dungeon is Goblin Village. It is the entry level, and now it has been launched for the beta version. All the players can use the hero to join this exciting venture. This is our roadmap. We launched our game in early August, and it is more than 1 month for now until now. And in September, we have our new hero characters and also the first beta version of our dungeons system. And also, in the following, maybe next week, we will have our treasure chest system and also equipments for our players to they're gonna open the treasure chest by using some keys or gold coins to have some very rare equipments for themselves. And also we have a very detailed plan for in the next few months. You can see in October and November we will have more like functions and features like the union and league and also the PvP system in our game. So it is very exciting for us. We will have more updates in the following weeks. And this, I think, the August is just the start. So we are more looking forward to see our game will be evolved in the next few months. So welcome all of you from the Binance Smart Chain system that the new users to join our adventure. This is our my presentation. Yeah, it's
Yes, thank you, Lab. The Binary X game is very cool. I really like the dragon's design.
yeah.
And
Thanks.
my question is that when I first learned Binary X is um dual options projects, and
Yeah.
when and why you guys come out with these gaming projects, and what's the relationship between these gamings and then the binary option projects?
Actually, we are a DeFi project. Before we have our uh, derivatives products like the futures or options, and we can predict the market up and downs. But actually, our game is also have rich experience in game developing. So we try to, as the GameFi is very trending, and now we are trying to make a new game for our whole system. And we try to combine all the DeFi features with the game system. And I think while the blockchain game is very different from the traditional game, is that they use the DeFi into the game to make everyone can earn by themselves, to earn an NFT asset by themselves, and also they can earn some daily income. So I think the DeFi experience for our team is a very good experience and also advantage for us to develop a very good tokenomics for the game. And also we will combine more DeFi features in our game in the future, such as the lottery system and also the in-game prediction market. And you can try to predict who's the big winner and also who's the top leader in our game. So it's very interesting, and we will make many trials in our game. Yeah, by combining both DeFi and gaming. Yeah,
Yeah, that would be very cool. Like Binary X is empowering your tokens.
thanks.
um I think, yeah, thank you for joining today's we will go to the next project. Next project is Aled Ho from Dragonery. Do I pronounce your name correctly? Alejo?
It's Alejo, but you can name it Alejo or Alejo or whatever.
Hello, hello.
How are you doing? Hello,
I'm good.
everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm Alejo. I'm the CEO of Dragonary. I guess everyone knows what Dragonary is. If you don't, you didn't do
Yes,
the
I see.
homework.
I think Dragonary's community are everywhere.
Yeah, that's we are kind of fighters. We have an army.
Yeah, how do you build that?
Through the YouTube channel, we have a YouTube channel where me and my partner Johan, we have been in the space for 7 years now. We have been in a lot of projects like Ethereum Classic, Callisto Network, Wabi, TilePay, Quant Fury. We have done a lot of things in the past, so we decided to maybe learn. Sorry, uh, teach what we have learned in the past through the YouTube channel for free for our users. So we started the YouTube channel. Yeah, it went up. The number of subscribers, the the community was pretty solid. We found that there wasn't too many information about crypto on Latin America and Spanish speaking audience. So that was kind of one of the incentives from us for us to share with the community what all the information that we had, all the things that we learned, how to prevent scams, how to trade, how to mine crypto, how to do everything on crypto.
I see, I see. So before you build the Dragonary, you already have a lot of experience and some audience basis. So yeah, can you
Yeah.
like quickly go through
In
introduce
fact,
us
our
what is Dragonary?
what is Dragonary? Okay, so Dragonary, basically, we are gamers. We are not only crypto users, but we are gamers. Everyone plays games right now. We are 2021. Everyone likes some game, from the most stupid game to the most advanced game, AAA game. Uh, we play. You play. Everyone plays. It's a way to spend time, a way to entertain ourselves. So yeah, basically, we thought that what if these triple A games, or just a normal game that we play on the mobile, what if every item that we make on the game, or we earn on the game, or we buy on the game, it's it would be an NFT. What happens if they are really our items? What happens if, for example, I buy an skin on this game and this skin belongs to me for real? Not only a virtual item inside their servers, but on a public blockchain recorded as an NFT, and I'm the owner of it. It will be awesome. It will be awesome because I will have the possibility of move this NFT, of owning this NFT, this item, and in the future, for example, make them a collection of it, or sell it on the marketplace, or buy it, or whatever. So we took the best from NFTs, and we took the best from the blockchain, and we merged it with a real game, not just a click web game, just a real RPG game with some technical stuff. You need to spend time. You need to spend time reading, learning, playing, earning the basics. You can be a casual player and still enjoy it, or you can be a pro player. That's what we want to do, getting people like for real involved in the PvP mode, in a competitive mode. What we want is to move it to an e-sport. So yeah, basically that's what Dragonary is. Just it's a PvE PvP game. PvP is coming out. RPG based model with some gadgets inside, and yeah, the NFTs are the dragons. And yeah, you want to make a question? Go.
Alejo, I need to stop you a little bit. I think a lot of users still don't know what is a Dragonry overall. Can you give them a tour? What is this game about, and what is the most attractive part?
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I can. I will move into dragonary.com. This is the website of the game. You can play for free. It's a play to earn, play for free game. Right now, we are pretty more. These are, for example, the battlefield of you can put up to 5 dragons. This is not okay. You can put up to 5 dragons in 6 different spots. That's where some strategy comes in, because this dragon is going to get more damage than this dragon. So you might prefer to put someone with more defense in here. For example, the DPS behind it. So you have the basic roles: the healer, the DPS, and the tank. You can put it. I like to put an off tank on a corner. I like to put the main tank on the center, on the front line, and 2 healers and 1 DPS behind. That's my meta right now. So yeah, you will level up those dragons, and they will start being a baby dragon. In fact, they will start being an egg. Then you can hatch that egg. You will get a tiny, cute baby dragon. In this case, you have a fire dragon in here. And fighting, they will gain experience, and they will evolve into a young stage. You have baby stage, young stage, and adult stage. At adult stage, you will be able to breed them and get new dragons out of it. If you breed a fire dragon with the ice dragon, you have 50-50 chance of getting a fire or ice dragon. But you will need a catalyst for that. Those are the embers. They will allow you to make that dragon. Those are the embers. And for example, if you put another ember from another element, I don't know, like electric, you have 20% chance of having a baby electric dragon. So you can get a new element without needing to go to the marketplace to buy it. It's a tiny chance. It's 20%, but you can get a new element playing for free. So yeah, this is the tiny cute baby. This is the not so tiny, dragon. And yeah, the more important thing is that you don't have no extra downloads. I mean, you don't need at all to do a extra step when playing when you want to register on the Coinery Hub. The Coinery Hub is the main place where you have everything. You have your dragons, you have the marketplace, you have your own wallet. You click on the wallet, you can deposit Coinery tokens, you can deposit Binance USD, BNB. you can buy anything from the marketplace without the need someone just bought something. Okay, they just bought the dragon. You don't need to add to connect a wallet or something like that. You just log in to the hub with your Gmail or Facebook. That's mainly because we don't want to limit this to crypto users. I mean, you go to
Alejo,
go.
we go a little bit over time. Let's answer
Okay.
one question from community. Quick questions and quick answers. So
Okay.
I think some community member is asking about the marketplace and PvP. Is it open now?
Marketplace is completely open. Yeah.
And what about the PvP?
PvP is coming out on the next few weeks. Pve Mode is coming out.
Okay, that will be a big announcement for Dragonary. Yeah.
Yeah. It will be a big thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So for time limited, I really want to know more about the Dragonary, but I
just
need to
enter to dragonary.com, download the game, or just put Dragonary on the Play Store on any Android device, and you find the game on the Play Store. And soon you will have it on the App Store on iOS.
Okay, cool. Thank you for today's presentations, and I hope, yeah. Thank you. The next one, we will go for Brian from Division Network. Hello, Brian.
Hi there.
Nice to
Hi
meet
there.
you here.
Just a second. Just a second. Let me.
Yeah, I hope
share this.
audience today already experienced your metaverse for the BSC first year anniversary.
Yep. Thanks, Jeff. So first of all, hi everyone. Glad to be here with you all today. Brian from Division Network presenting today. Let me tell you that it's an honor and a huge privilege for our team to be selected as one of the top performing projects under the MVB initiative conducted by the Binance Smart Chain. So thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for the partners and for those people who are organizing this. So from now on, if you let me, I'll try to be mindful about the time constraint, and I'll get into the project introduction from here. Right. So first of all, Division Network is an ultimate blockchain-based metaverse platform, as you and many players have already tested out so far, that allows users to create, trade, and play with a rewarding experience inside of the Division virtual world. Division Network is built on top of the Ethereum network and Binance Smart Chain mainnets as for now, and is de facto powered by the DVI token, which is both ERC20 and BEP20 versions. That can be bridged through our multi-bus bridge that we built together with the CurveGrid team. So there are different NFT and play-to-earn models introduced in our project, including the space concept, which is essentially a virtual estate that users buy to build something and introduce their own user-created content. And they're avatars that represent the users themselves that help them to excel among the other users. They're pretty much customizable, and they provide a huge uniqueness and self-identification opportunities. And essentially, there are unique items that are used within the metaverse itself for the customization purposes. But the thing is, this is the current picture of the metaverse structure that we have in our token economics. However, we are preparing several revolutionary reforms that are going to occur soon, and I'll try to tell about them more. First of all, to briefly explain the token economics and the mechanism that works here, let me explain that everything goes around the DVI tokens, and they are used by the players in order to acquire certain items and equipments to engage in the play-to-earn concept in the Division world, where the sales revenue fees collected from the NFT marketplace are placed in the DAO pool, which is governed by the DVI holders themselves that stake their DVI tokens in the governance system. So in the nutshell, DVI token serves as a utility and the governance token that is used for the payment, staking, and governance purposes inside of the Division metaverse. When it comes to the payment itself, users can obtain NFTs in the marketplace, which as you already saw, including that includes like the space acquisition, avatar acquisition, and unique item acquisitions. And secondly, there is a meta space where you can create NFTs and customize them. This is something that is pretty much similar to what many users saw in the Binance Smart Chain anniversary in the Vision Metaverse. There was a meta space. And during the OBT that we conducted earlier this last quarter, there is a meta city which was presented as an open public world where you will be able to pay for different pieces of content to access. And all those practices are powered by the DVI token. Essentially, governance for us, it's something that we are looking to launch to further decentralize our project and let our holders and community members decide the future of the project. To incentivize them, we provide full access to the DAO pool through the staking, where they can collect the fees generated on the marketplace. So you can see here that the revenue sources can be like either land sale fees, content service fees, or like an NFT sale transaction fees. We are planning to take off the DAO governance mechanism, launching through the gradual and incremental changes, and the first stage shall be initiated during this quarter, with the further enhancements to be made in the second and third stages. I guess as you, Jeff, mentioned today as well, like there are a lot of people, visitors that were already able to witness the showcase of the Division Metaverse during the Binance Smart Chain anniversary. And for those that couldn't, I suggest visiting our YouTube page to check out the demos and trailers related to our metaverse. And please stay tuned, because the official launch is coming soon, and we are preparing something that is going to be totally different, totally revolutionary, and it's going to be above the expectations of many users, I hope. By the way, here is the the highlight overview of the Binance Smart Chain anniversary in Division Metaverse. Let me tell you, this has been a very historically revolutionary and unprecedented occasion inside of the Division and its history. So it's quite considered for us as a successful milestone, taking into consideration the metrics that were achieved in that period. Right. So what makes what's the main differentiation point for the Division? So the main differentiation point from other projects for Division, it's something that we classify into three parts that are reflected, first of all, in the customization feature of the avatars, cutting edge UI that is reflected in the customization of the virtual spaces, and of course, that is something that is relevant to our future convergence of the VR technology in the Division's metaverse. So these are three main differentiation points. But apart from that, let's look at some interesting facts and key milestones that were achieved by the Division so far. But this is something that doesn't actually include a lot of other things, but maybe our users and community members are those who actually know our milestone from their perspective. So first of all, Division Network is considered to be the top 8 metaverse by its market capitalization, according to the CoinMarketCap disclosure. And apart from that, Division is a metaverse that already conducted and still conducts metaverse-based large-scale conferences and forums. The first was the Luniverse Partners Days, and after that there was a National Assembly's debate, the Congressional AIDS meeting, and of course the most memorable one was the Binance Smart Chain first anniversary. Another interesting fact is that Division is the first project to be listed in the Coinbase custody from South Korea and APAC region in 2021. And Division is one of the few multi-chain metaverse projects that runs its dApp over the 5 different blockchain networks, 3 coming soon, with 2 being already live and working in a very, good manner, I guess. So in overall, DVI utility token is soon to be transformed, as mentioned here, into governance, is listed on Gate.io, Bitsum, Indedox, Bittrex, and several DEXs, including PancakeSwap and Uniswap. Right now is considered to be among the top 300 cryptocurrencies by its market capitalization. So what can I say about Division? So if I put into one sentence, I would say Division is something that allows a smooth transition into the metaverse for the offline businesses, provides a cutting edge and candid UI with high product quality, and it enables enhanced in-game communication features by delivering the portfolio of highly diversified pieces of content. So that kind of summarizes everything that the vision is about. Apart from that, this is the list of our partners, our strategic partners, and yeah.
A little bit over time, Brian. I will ask you a
I'm sorry for that.
So yeah. So I think Differentiation Network is a very strong has a very strong technical team. They already provide service for different organizations. Will Differentiation Network sell lands like decentralized land? Or yeah.
This is something that I shouldn't have been actually talking, but yes, the land sale is coming soon. And right now we are working on the map, and there will be 2 revolutionary maps. This is a very huge actually like tip to the users right now. There will be 2 essential like lands, 2 public worlds that will essentially start the sale of the lands. And for the further like notifications and the announcements, please stay in touch with our like communities, and essentially we will share the news with the Binance Smart Chain as well.
Okay, cool. I'll personally I will go to check it out. Hopefully I can buy a land and wait for the land price to go skyrocket. Yeah, thank you, Brian, today. Yeah, please follow Differentiation Network next update. And for the next project, we will have Munkao from Moonpot team. Hello, Munkao.
Hi, Jeff. Nice to speak to you again. Like all the other projects, we're really honored to be part of MVBIII and selected as a monthly star. Could you play our video and then I'll give a short presentation?
Yes.
I think that's the screen share, so you need to select the other one.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to Moonpot, a DeFi savings game on Binance Smart Chain that uses smart contracts to help you earn bank-beating interest on your assets. Anyone who saves with Moonpot is also entered into weekly prize draws to win big prizes paid out in crypto. But even if you don't win the Moonpot prize draw, your original stake is never taken from you. In fact, it only grows thanks to the interest that's continuously being paid out on your investment. Simply put, your savings grow whatever happens. What we're seeing here is an evolution of the prize-linked savings accounts found in traditional finance, because Moonpot is a win-win savings game for crypto. Launched in July 2021, Moonpot has so far given out more than $2 million of crypto in prizes, while also delivering the best savings interest rates for cake, beefy and banana currently available on Smart Chain. Moonpot is powered by Pve Finance, a fully audited platform designed to continuously compound and reinvest your crypto DeFi earnings via its smart contracts and savings strategies. Imagine you're holding cake and you'd like to take part. All you need to do is deposit your holdings into the cake savings pot, known as a Moonpot. You will then earn interest from Pve Finance's blue chip DeFi savings vaults. Half of the interest starts compounding in your account immediately, the rest goes to the weekly prize draws and Ziggy's Moonpot rewards. The more you deposit into the Moonpot, the higher your chance of winning the prize. But remember, everyone wins thanks to the interest paid out on your savings. And there are never any deductions from your original deposit as long as you play fair. When it comes to withdrawing your assets, you'll always take out more than you put in, because the whole point of Moonpot is to give everyone the opportunity to save and win. Each month, there are already 100 winners across our different Moonpots, with many more assets and savings pots still to come. And better yet, every single person who takes part receives daily interest on their savings. At moonpot.com, you always earn, and each week you stay in the pot, you stand to win big too. Welcome to the win-win savings game on Binance Smart Chain.
Excellent, thanks. And maybe you can switch to the screen share.
Screen share?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. So I hope that video gave a few insights into what Moonpot is really about. It's a win-win savings game. So what that means is that you are depositing your assets into a normal DeFi staking pool. And instead of only earning interest, you're also getting a chance to win quite large prizes. So you can see here we have prizes. There's a draw tomorrow for Ziggy's pot. This is with the native token of Moonpot, which is called POTS. And by depositing some pots, I get the chance to win from a prize of $207,000 split between 10 winning tickets, plus the chance to win an APY over 100%. And we've also recently launched a USD stablecoins pot, so you can win up to $35,000 and then 20%. And probably our most famous pot is the cake pot, which is currently has a prize of $97,000 drawn every week. And you can earn 80% in APY. And how this is actually possible is because the deposit that you put into Moonpot is going into the Beefy Finance vaults, and it's creating a lot of interest rates for you. And some of that interest is used to build the prizes, and some of that interest is paid to you as APY. And what you will notice if you compare these APYs to the traditional places you might put your assets like Beefy or Cake, is they're actually higher than you would earn for normal staking. And that's why we have like TVLs in the millions for Cake, for stable coins, for pots in just a few weeks. And I will just show one more thing before you ask some questions, Jeff. This is the winners page. Let's see if it loads quick enough. So yeah, you can see that even in just 8 weeks, we've already given away 2.5 million. We have had very big winners, large stakes, but we've also had some small winners. So someone here had staked only 4.27 bananas, and they ended up winning around $2,000. So yeah, we welcome everybody to come and try out Moonpot, and we really recommend that you visit play.moonpot.com and stake some pots before tomorrow's draw, because you have a chance to win quite a lot of money.
Yeah, thank you, Mooncalc. One community member is curious about your future roadmap. You mentioned there are social pods, NFT pods, learning pods. What are they? Can you explain a little bit?
Yeah, let me just quickly switch my sharing. So in our roadmap here, you can see that we've already started releasing the blue chip assets. We have Cake, we have pots. BNB will probably come at some point in the future. Social pots is really a way to kind of re-engineer the way that social giveaways are currently done online. You know, you can use Gleam, you can use a Google form, but both of these two methods have a lot of bots joining them. It's very hard to prove that they did the valuable behavior for the DeFi projects. So social pots will be a way for you to build a profile, connect your social media account, and then every DeFi project that wants to work with us to do a giveaway knows that the users are actually real DeFi users, have real Twitter accounts. And so it's much easier to give out good prizes then because we know we're building it on real users. And that will also feed... Yeah, sure.
How do you examine they are real DeFi users?
Yeah, so it would really be at the wallet level, right? So we can see that they have staked into something like pots, which is a DeFi product. And if they're holding a minimum, maybe like 1 pot into the Ziggy's pot, then we know we have a better idea that they are a real user, rather than, for example, we're doing the Binance giveaways, right? You know, we open that Google form and you get 50,000 applicants, but actually there's only maybe 1,000 to 10,000 that actually have DeFi accounts and that they've actually done some of the behavior. So it would just be that sort of level of triage. The NFT pods, this is more going towards the sort of things that you see on PancakeSwap with social profiles, building up reputation, earning NFTs that might have a future value. And then learn pods, as you can imagine, would be some sort of lottery mechanic where you go and learn about new DeFi projects and you have a chance to win some of their tokens.
I see. Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff.
Do you want to continue with the NFT pods and learning pods?
Yeah, sure. I can go a little bit more into that. I mean, the NFT pods, as I said, this is going to be the place where on moonpot.com where you can build up a profile, you can earn some points, earn some NFTs for past good behavior. And then those NFTs will be tradable. Perhaps they will have some advantages. Maybe you will increase your chance of winning a social pot because you hold the right NFT, for example. And then for learn pots, as I said, this is more about projects coming to moonpot.com. We already have huge user base, you know, more than 20,000 holders, 17,000 players. So DeFi projects are approaching us all the time. They want to get their project in front of our users. And so that we can do a learn and earn mechanic, a bit like Binance does, a bit like CoinMarketCap does. They would come and watch videos, read articles, and then they would be entered into another Moonpot draw and win some of the tokens of that partner project.
I see. Yeah, thank you, Munkao, for today's presentation. Yeah, looking forward for many different parts. I think this will increase the this can incentivize more new users to join the crypto world.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Jeff.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Okay. We are going to the next one. I think the Friend vs Undead communities are waiting for quite a long time. I saw a lot of comments from coming. So the next, let's welcome Mr. Carl from Friend vs Undead. Hello, Mr. Carl. Mr. Crow. Mr. Crow. Sorry about that.
Hi. That's fine. Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. And you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm actually pretty honored to be here on the field with everyone today. It's such an honor to be one of the candidates for the MVBIII. So
Yeah,
I guess it's
Friend
my
vs
turn to
Undead.
introduce. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I guess it's my turn, right? Let me see. Let
Yeah.
me share my screen real quick.
Yeah, sure. Let me add this. Yes. Here you go.
All right. Perfect. Thank you. Right. So today, I guess my point is just to introduce our project to people who don't know our project yet. So our game is called Plant vs Undead, right? Or PVU for short. So let's just jump right in. So what is PVU? PVU, in short, is a tower defense strategy game that has the players battle waves of undead by strategically placing their plants onto the battlefield. However, thanks to the blockchain technology, we are able to implement many unique mechanics that don't really exist in traditional gaming. Okay? So let's talk about the core design behind PVU. Like, why do we make the game? So we focus on two things. As you know, PVU is a game first. So the first thing we focus on is the fun factor, right? We know in the NFT world, many players will focus a lot more on the financial aspect of our game, aka how do they make money from playing our game. However, we as a game designer, we want to make it our mission to make sure that player at least have fun playing our game, rather than just seeing it as a vehicle to make money. You know, the second thing we focus a lot more on is accessibility. Basically, we make sure that our game caters to a wide variety of audiences. There should be a little bit of something for everyone who play our game, whether they are playing it for profits, playing it to compete with other players, or they're playing it just to relax. We also need to make sure that people who don't have a lot of time and money to spend on our game can still enjoy the game, right? Which is probably the most difficult part with NFT game, because most of the time the entry cost for the game dependent on the token price, and we as game distributor, we cannot really control the token price, and it's up to the market. But it's a hard mission, but we're still going to try it anyway. And you will see that these two factors, the fun factor and the accessibility, drive many of our decisions as we move forward. So now let's talk about what the player can expect from playing our games, right? The three cores of the game is you play, you have fun, and then you earn. It's not really an NFT game without any of these elements. And we have three game modes currently, farming, Pve mode, and PvP mode. And all of our game modes will support this model of tokenomics. Let's first talk about the mode that already came out, the farming mode. Farming mode, you can think of it as a playground for players who prefer progression and optimization. Basically, it's started as a support mode, like a small part of our game to support the PvP game. But due to the surge in popularity when we released the game in July, we have decided to make this game its own standalone product. In this mode, players can grow plants, NFT or not, take care of their farm, and do daily quests and gain some rewards. Player can also earn NFT in the form of seeds, which can be grown into NFT plants. And as I said, this game will become its own product. This will happen in December, when the biggest update to the game will come out, update 3.0, by the way, which will include even more activities for players to do, such as fishing, mining, gathering, raising undead. They can also customize their farm. And that is the news for farm mode. Moving on to PvE mode, the second mode of our game. PvE mode, this is where the players actually battle the undead, right? In this mode, player will build a team of clans to battle the undead in endless mode. Players have only a limited number of slots, as you can see here, 12 slots. So they have to think very carefully where they place their plans on the field. Because if they place them correctly, these plans will create synergy. And the stronger the synergy, the more undead they can slay. And the more undead they can slay, the more income they will gain. So they basically have to think a lot when choosing their team and placing their plans on the field. So how do these two modes work together, right? They have to work together somehow. So here's basically the ecosystem for the two modes. In farm mode, you will use your farm to grow your plants, taking care of it. You will improve your plants by gathering materials, by getting fishing, getting mining. And then you will use the already improved plants to battle the undead in PvE mode. From the PvE mode, you gain some currency, some income that you can use to upgrade your farms to grow even more plants. So this is basically the core loop of the game that will come out in December this year. Now, what if you don't want to play farm mode? What if you don't care about optimizing and you only care about beating up other players? This is where our next mode come in, the PvP mode. Oops. Okay, so PvP mode, as the name suggests, is basically for the most hardcore players, right? For the competitive crowd. Similarly, in gameplay to PvE mode, you will use your plans to battle endless wave of undead. However, the twist here is that your opponent will be doing the exact same thing. And your opponent can interfere with your battling process by spawning more undead on your field or disable your plans. Obviously, there are ways for you to prevent this, and you can also do the same thing to your opponent. This constant back and forth interaction is what diverges this mode from the other two and what makes it so competitive and nerve-wracking. Since this game mode, PvP, will be its own game, we plan to build an esports scene for players in this mode, in which only the top of the top players, the top 1%, will be able to battle in terms of a tournament, and they will gain even bigger prizes. I know this was a lot of information, so if you want to learn more about us, you can visit our website at worldwideweb.plantversusundead.com. On here, you can find a demo version for our game. You can test it out for yourself. You can also join our Discord and Telegram channel to keep yourself up to date with our game. And I think that's pretty much it for me today.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Crow. Let's jump to the question part. Regarding to the coming big updates from 3.0, how are you going to make the future economy more stable and avoid economic problems encountered by other games?
Yeah, that's a pretty good question. Pretty loaded question, by the way. But in 3.0, as I explained earlier, PvE mode and farm mode will go together. They basically go hand in hand, right? PvE mode will be your main ways to get your income, like basically how you're gonna cash out some PVU. But in order to do that, you need to have a sufficiently strong plans. And if you want to have a strong plans, you basically have to play farm mode. You have to go gather materials. You have to constantly take care of your plans to make it stronger. And then once you go with PvE, you can gain some PVU from that. But then if you just use your PVU to cash out, you will never improve your farm, and your farm will stay stagnant, I guess. So that if you want to become even stronger and make even more PVU from the game, you need to improve your farm constantly. That's basically the gist of it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's glad to see that the Gamify project is like thinking deep to how to balance the play to earn economy. The next question is, 2 years from now, where will Pvu be? Is it still on BSC? Will it sustain its economy and community?
I think the last time I have a talk like this, someone asked the same question. Where do we see ourselves in 2 years? And I would tell them that in the crypto world, the furthest you can say is probably 2 months. So I can tell you what will happen in December, not in 2 years, but in December, what is going to happen is PvP mode will come out, farm mode and PvE mode will also come out. In October, you can already participate in the beta for PvP mode, and in the long term, I guess we will build some form of like a metaverse for PVU. We will make some games related to the universe and have them all connected with each other. But I can't tell you the exact date because, as I said, in the crypto world, everything moves very, very quickly, so things change.
Okay, yeah. Hope like Permissionless on that can catch up the trends, like just like Binance, move fast and yeah.
Right.
So I think we end we end up today's questions. Thank you, Mr. Crow, and guys. If you are interested about the Permissionless on that, please visit their website to try the demo and join their community. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Have a nice day. The next one, we will welcome Harry from Galaxy.
Hey, Jeff.
Hello, Harry. Hello.
Thank you, Jeff, for hosting today.
Yeah, so
very nice to be here.
I think Project Galaxy is a very different project in my opinion. So I know you guys are like much earlier than other projects about on-chain credentials or on-chain loyalty systems. Can you give us more insight of why you built Project Galaxy and what is Project Galaxy about?
Yeah. First of all, thank you for hosting, and really honored that Galaxy was actually selected as one of the MVP stars in August. Can you share the screen that I'm sharing right now?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah. So yeah, my name is Harry, and I'm the co-founder for Project Galaxy. Many of you probably know about Galaxy from our campaigns with various BSC projects where we helped to build NFT-based loyalty programs for them. But that's actually only part of what we do, and I will give a brief overview of Galaxy today. So essentially, we are building a permissionless infrastructure that powers on-chain credentials with plug-and-play NFT modules. So what are the on-chain credentials, right? We think not everything on-chain can be represented by simple numbers. So for example, your contribution to a DAO, your early support to a project's LP on the DEX, or the record that you borrowed money from DeFi protocols and never got liquidated, right? So all of these can be extracted as achievements and credentials, and I will talk about 3 main use cases for these credential data. First of all, credential-based NFTs is a very good tool for communities to build their loyalty program. Projects right now do campaigns like IDO, airdrop, or year farming, right? But those campaigns are not sustainable. NFT is more vivid. NFT, the best part about NFT is that it's a lot more sustainable than monetary rewards. So we're currently working with more than 50 projects, many of them on BSC, such as Alpaca, Cacao, Impossible Finance, and some of projects are on Ethereum, such as Yearn, Cream, Alpha, to help them to build loyalty program using our infrastructure. And secondly, a combination of different credential data can also be utilized by other protocols. So we are basically building a credential system that represents user profile using on-chain data. Just like how Facebook ads or Google ads is helping merchants to target marketing, projects can use our credential data to bootstrap community or attract new users. And other protocols can use combinations of these credential profiles, such as their credit scores, or they can use it as track records for their voting system. So we think this is a very powerful tool for them in the long term, and there are tons of possibilities here. And your NFT holding profile can also be your on-chain LinkedIn. You guys probably know about Degen score. So they basically give you scores based on some of your on-chain activities. And because on-chain records correlates with your on-chain know-how, people actually hire team members based on these Degen score. So we are building a product called Galaxy ID, where we use our credential infrastructure to provide a more scalable way for people to build better versions of Degen score. Galaxy ID will probably be launched sometime in October. So I welcome all of you to come and claim your Galaxy ID then. After claiming, you might be able to get rewards from other projects if you are identified as a crypto OG. You can use it as your on-chain resume, and you can also show off your status on social media. So it's going to be really cool. Yeah, so we only have limited time today, so I'm going to showcase some of the case studies that we did with some of our partners. So with Alpaca Finance, they're actually doing something very simple, but something very effective. So basically, for every AMA that they run within their community, they issue a new NFT to those that participate in that AMA. And also for every new pool that they launch within their protocol, they issue a different tiers of NFT to those that participate in that pool based on different staking amount. They already launched more than 50 campaigns with us, and around 10K users participated and claimed these NFTs. So it's a great way for them to use Galaxy to increase community engagement and protocol usage. And we also did a pretty good campaign with Woofy, the Yearn team, to incentivize and reward Woofy token holders. So for that campaign, basically for every 7 days you held on to more than 3K Woofy tokens, you would get one chance to claim from a Woofy NFT mystery box. So you would get one random Woofy NFT out of a set of 6 here. So we have the Andre one, that's the most rare. We have the Bantac one, we have the standard one. And because people really wanted these Woofy NFTs, so the number of Woofy token holders increased by 30% after 3 days of campaign launch. And the Woofy token supply, since it was swapped from the Wi-Fi token, increased by 10%. So it's a great way for projects to incentivize and reward a certain action within their community. So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to share today. So I really welcome everyone to come and maybe participate in our Galaxy ID product next month. And if you are interested in launching campaigns with us, if you are a project, a community, you can feel free to contact us through our email or join us in our Discord and follow our Twitter. Yeah, that's it from me today.
Yeah, thank you, Harry. Yeah, very, very, very cool. One thing I'm very, very curious is what do you expect when Project Galaxy has stronger network effect? For example, right now a lot of DeFi project or NFT project using your protocol to issue NFT, and more people will claim your Project Galaxy's IDs. What do you expect when you have stronger network effect?
So we are actually launching our permissionless dashboard next month as well. So we do expect credential data is going to be something that has great network effect. So where in the future more people will come in to contribute these credential data to us, and more projects will come in and use these credential data. So in the future, not only the project themselves can come in and feed us the data, we will have an infrastructure for everyone. It can be individual developers, it can be projects themselves, it can be you guys. Everyone can come in and curate these credential data to Galaxy. And that's when we will have a huge network effect on these credential data for everyone to come in and also build campaigns on top of these credential data. So yeah, that's something that we're very excited about. We're aiming to launch that by the end of the month, by the end of the year, sorry. And for the permissionless dashboard, is where our partner projects can build their campaigns by themselves, right? So right now they have to come to us and talk to us for us to put up the campaigns. But in the future, they will be able to permissionlessly build the campaigns themselves. So that's also when we can be more scalable.
Yeah, very excited for the permissionless versions. So yeah. The next question is one community member asks, can we transfer our NFT from Galaxy to Metamask wallet? I think it's no, but any wallet you recommend to store the NFT from Galaxy?
Right. So the NFT is already in your wallet, but I don't think MetaMask has a great support for ERC 1155 standard, which is the one that we're using right now. So we are already talking with the MetaMask and the OpenSea team about that for them to have a better support. But I guess in the meantime, I do recommend you guys to either use some of the NFT platforms on BSC, such as TreasureLand, to do the token transfer, or you can also do the token transfer on Galaxy profile as well. So basically, you can go to galaxy.eco, you can check all your NFT in My NFTs page, and you can do the transfer there. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think we end up today's section. So the last things I want to tell the audience is that currently these 5 projects are have an ongoing airdrop on CoinMarketCap. So please go check the announcement post or find the airdrop events on CoinMarketCap. That's it for today. Thank you everyone for joining. Tomorrow we have another section for the infrastructures on BSC. Yeah. Bye bye everyone. Have a nice day.